edition of the Artistic Biker. Last week on the Artistic Biker, we talked about a turkey fryer that caught on fire. It was fire. And it was a safety skunk, smells danger. And this is the safety skunk. We cut out the safety fryer, the turkey fryer, pasted it on top of some spray painted fire. And we wrote in safety skunk smells danger, because in corporate America, we always have these goofy little signs around telling you about how to be safe for the holidays. So we made one in reference to my fire story. And then 3.Diva Dave in the chat room adds in danger smells like turkey. So I had to add that because it was a beautiful sentiment. It just brought tears to my eyes. Anyway, this is what we did last week because it was the start of the Thanksgiving season. And we put this one out for Thanksgiving. Anyway, Thanksgiving's over. Today is Thanksgiving Day. So we're going to start with some Christmas cards. We're going to plan a few Christmas cards. I'm going to use my journal to do it. So with that, let's just turn the page and get started.
Listens to the treetops as the winter wind whispers through the pine. While over the snow drifts soft and white, one lonely candle shines. The silent snow bears the mark of footprints of a traveler who's lost his way. As he lost the string, he fell to his knees, deep in the tracks he made. When across the snow came a glimmer of a solitary flame, and the worn and weary traveler found the strength to press on again. When you stand in the midst of darkness and you feel like a very small light, remember one lonely candle brought a stranger in from the night.
We're so not getting the cards, aren't we?
So anyway, I break down and I buy a brush pen. This comes from Japan. This is a brush pen. He never said they were for this Christmas. Okay. This is a brush pen from Japan.
That's a nice pen.
It is a very nice pen when it was fresh. And the problem is it doesn't stay fresh. The lid does not seal up watertight. So once you break open the cartridge and put it in there and you start painting with it, it dries out uber quickly. And it is a cartridge where the cartridge, if I can figure out how to get it back apart, the cartridge is actually part of the brush. So it's not like I can just pull the cartridge off and fill the brush pen up with ink.
It's almost like a rollerball pen.
It is a lot like a rollerball pen, except it's a felt brush so that you can draw on the Japanese brush style. And a lot of people use these in Japan, and they're awesome and they're great. But for me, it's too expensive to get the cartridges because it dries out too quickly. Enter the brush pen, the water brush with ink. The water brush with ink, the biggest problem with it is it always leaked. I couldn't figure out how to make it not leak. And then I saw Leslie's video about using silicone grease. Silicone grease. We are going to get the cards eventually. Silicone grease comes in a little tub like this. It says silicone grease on it. It's for repairing faucets. It's cheap. It was less than $1. And I took the silicone grease and I put it on those threads right there on my water brush so that it would seal up nice and tight. I filled my water brush up with ink. Now watch it not work because I've been bragging about it.
Did you buy the grease? I'm sorry.
I bought the grease at Home Depot, but you can get it just about anywhere they sell faucet repair stuff. So I've got my water brush filled with ink now, and I can draw in the Japanese style. I can draw with my water brush. And I loves my water brush. I can get thin lines. I can get fat lines. I can get broad lines. I can get textures. I can get swoopies and swirls. And most importantly, I can draw a cat with my water brush.